All right, guys, I want to share an experience with you this week that highlights that not every home that's in a flood zone represents high risk as far as value, but also represents high dollar cost for the flood insurance that is required by their lender. So I'm working with dear friends in a property search here in the Tarpon Springs area. They live in the area, know the area, they know what they are looking for, but came across a property in an AE/X flood zone. So this property does require flood insurance, but part of the National Flood Insurance Program, which is backed by FEMA, which is backed by the federal government, those policies are transferable. So my call was, with it being transferable, what is the annual cost of that policy? So it's $2,040, not a big number. Now, number one, we know that those policies by the National Flood Insurance Program, they're transferable. Those are most of the policies that are written. Number two, you also have 50 plus companies that are writing these policies on behalf of FEMA. And with that, we can actually look up what zone we're in as well as what zone the home is in by using the flood insurance rate map that you'll find on the Pinellas County Property Appraiser site. So in listing a home, that's one of the first things I would do in an AE zone is just know, one, if you have the National Flood Insurance Program and the transferability, right? So number two, I would offer how much is that policy, so you take some of that concern from the buyers. All right, so as we go and you look at what those costs are, and obviously the concern of my buyers here, my dear friends, are, all right, what's that going to be after the first year? Okay, so it's not the zone alone that determines your policy rate. So it's been modernized. It's called Risk Rating 2.0. They calculate it by distance to the water, elevation and foundation type, the cost to rebuild, flood frequency, which is a key part. So obviously this area and this home is not one that has had a claim, and then coverage and the deductible. And then year over year, with this being a federal policy, the max to the cap on the increase year over year is 18% for most residential properties, primary homes, right? So hopefully this provides you some guidance on unlocking some of those value opportunities that are out there. And if you've got that filter in there to search only properties that are in X zone, well, you're missing out on some opportunities on value, as well as the lower cost of flood insurance, which you could perceive because of the concern of the flood insurance costs. Digging deeper and understanding the costs may not be so high. Listen, if I can be a resource for you guys, feel free to reach out. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care.